Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2, where we're sat in Frutigun and they're building back. Now, it was a bit of a build here last time out, and for those that are not keen on a full episode of detailing, you'll be pleased to know that's not what's happening today. We'll do a little bit. We have to add in the depot. Slight distraction there, as the buildings are going up thick and fast, which is great news. So they're going to recover pretty quickly, I would say. Let's bring up the UI, because it's going to be a busy one today, isn't it? I've done a little bit of extra scenery to this, so it doesn't look so plain. Nothing too amazing. We've got retaining walls here just to hide the weirdness that goes on down the side. These bits, I couldn't do it there. However, I've added a new mod, but it's from transportfever.net. I need to find a way to share that list with you so I can link to the mods over there, and so we're not restricted to just the workshop. The reason being, if we go into assets and click on this, we all remember this from Transport Fever, or some of you will. Yeah, we've got this back, which is our bridge building tools. So yeah, and that's not available on the workshop, especially when it comes to recreations. Though this isn't strictly a recreation, this was my first attempt at it. As you can see, I hid some gubbins here as well. I like the trees here. It hides that bump that I can't get rid of. Now, this bridge helper or tunnel entry helper has some hidden goodies. There we go. You can do all sorts of crazy things down here. You can change track layouts. You can add track to it. You can even add these over the top just here. The little, what are they? Concrete open trench beam. So they go over the top like that, which is rather nice. You can add retaining walls. You can change the length of these, which I did up here. You'll see I shrunk it right down. Roads you can add as well. Yeah, so there's a lot of hidden away features to that mod, which was a nice surprise. I actually got rid of the track in the middle here, just to smooth it out a little bit. It didn't really make much difference. So it did help with the track down here, as there was a bit of a sharp change between once it hit the next one up there. Unfortunately, it didn't do what I thought it would do. Let me flatten this section. So I guess it's reserved that area. There is some new stuff. I've got ballast only. I've got another one from transportfever.net, which is invisible tracks, which is kind of cool. So yes, we've got lots of new toys, and with that list is just going to keep growing as I find them for you. Right then, so what should we do first? What I've been thinking about is hooking up these two grain farms and taking them down to here, and then across all the way down the lake and up to the food processing plant here. So a freight harbour there, or anywhere around here really, and another one around here. And as you can see, we've kind of got a path, or a road that we might be able to take down here. That way we don't have to go through any of these towns, as it would be nice to get Thun some bread and Utendorf some bread as well. Utendorf. Yep, not practiced that one in a while, or that one. That's an idea, isn't it? Should we do things like that today as well? Let's get the depot in so we can get us a nice... We're going to take this back. I put this bridge in. It does exist, sort of, like this. Because I need to know roughly where we can squeeze the depot in. We need to do a little bit of planning first. I'll try and get this done as quickly as possible. We're going to flatten out as an area here. Place the depot in so it sits nicely. So we're going to take it across somewhere like this. It's a big old depot, and I do understand it looks a little on the modern side. However, it's a piece that's going to stay in for, for the entire series. We can have it in roughly how we like the look of it, and then that way we don't have to keep changing it for different styles. What we're going to do is get that in and sat in place. Not only that, it does look impressive. It's this one here. we have a selection. We can have brick, we can have white there. There's a red one, which might be kind of cool for our Swiss map. It's very bright red. I don't know. It kind of looks nice though. We have that one as well. There, it looks pretty similar to that one. Which one do you prefer? Ooh, I kind of like that one from there, don't you? Yeah. Well, it's going this way round. Oh no, guys, I kind of like that. Let's get it lined up with a track then and in, because that looks really nice to me. This is how this is going to sit, and then it'll give us a nice bit of scenery from the station over this side. There we go. There's our new depot. This is going to be our main depot. Now, talking of detailing, the fact that some of you like it and some of you are not too keen on it, I've had a thought about that, and I'm sort of tempted to turn it into like detailing on streams, and then we don't have much room here, do we? I probably did this a bit too far that way. That's all right. Oh no, that should be all right actually, because we can have the track going into here. There's no way we're getting across that way anyway, except there's a bridge there, isn't there, Grand? Yeah, because we're not going to get down there. Well, that's awkward. We do get some refund at the very least, but it's a pricey depot. Don't make the mistake too many times. Right, we're going to give it a bit more room this way so we can get in easier. Yeah, it's 849,000, although we did get a lot back. There we go. You can see we got some refunds there. There we go. We're getting this in pretty quick. I say that because I know what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be sort of mini time-lapsing all of this as I'm doing it. That's okay. Maybe we can have a little siding run up here. Let's improvise. So we can have like buffers at the end there. And make it look like this is for turning locos around. There we go. Like that. And then we can bring this up to the bridge, I think. If it will connect. Oh no, because it's on a switch there. But if we take it right up to that pillar, I like it. Just don't go past the buffers and take the bridge out, because that'll be expensive. There we go, guys. I do like that. We can access it. The one we're really worried about is this one that has straight access to it. Same for this way. So this way we're going to need to get across sharpish as well. And we're going to improvise a little bit here. This is where we drift a little bit from what actually goes on into a bit of artistic license. So this is going to come up level there, and that's going to go into there. And this is the entry point from this depot. It's going in like that, and then across into here. And then we can have like a siding bit go off as well. But we're going to go up to here. This can go round like this and then go into a single track. I like it. We can branch this one off into here because depots. And then it gives it a little bit more of a... Oh, there's a bear. Yes, that gives it a little bit more character, doesn't it? This we can kind of follow around this track with buffers that we're not going to use. But we might use it for our plan that we have to add the factory as well. There we go. We've got a little runoff there. Slide in like that. We can also have little crossovers up here. One there. One there. Could we have this come in like that? And then that one like this. But this one, I would like to be just buffers up to there. Scenery. Nothing else. It's just scenery. We could also add some wagons and stuff to it later on. It's not really costing us the most either because it's just track. So probably worth the scenery. It's supposed to be a built-up area. There we go. I like that. That's nice, isn't it? We've got buffers and everything now. And we can have these, this one, head back in. And then it looks like we've pretty much got access to everything via these buffers. Oh, don't keep going underground. I like the way we could double up the tunnel there, just randomly. It's kind of good to know because we might need to do that later. Now we have to think about what would these sidings be like at this point. I mean, you would want to go across, wouldn't you? We might be able to get them looking nice too. It's almost decent there. There we go. One there, and then go across over to there, and then straight across that way. And then we need a way to get over this way as well. So one there. We can get it looking tidy. That'll be nice. As long as we can get across from both ends, I don't mind. Perfect. I mean, this one leads all the way down here and goes straight up the tunnel. For this, going that way, you would come out this side. But if we wanted to take a shortcut and use the express tunnel when that's in, we can go that way. There we go, guys. Didn't take long at all. We're all in. We just need to smooth it out and get in some... That's not smoothing. Let's bring the road in. There is a kind of a road running down here. What it could be and what it looks like, let's change it to that, is access to the depot, right? We probably don't want to come off like that, to be fair. Probably want a gradual slope down. There we go, that's better. And then we can smooth all this out. Actually, get that to full. Oh, someone gave me a good tip. You remember I was faffing around with these? Trying to get it level again. If you double click them on there, it resets them to their default. So there we go. Thank you for that tip. So if anybody's stuck trying to reset a slider, there's the tip of the day. I should have remembered your name. Right, this is coming down here. We'll go down pretty sharp and then we'll stay straight, I think, so that we can have some roads going across. There we go. Just like that. That'll do. Don't need to be perfect, do they? Okay, we'll do a little bit of painting with some ballast. Nothing too crazy. We'll bring it right down. But we do want to take some of this grass off, don't we? On here. Fill it up in the middle. So it all looks like a busy depot. We can fill these areas in like that as well. I do want to leave some grass in, which is why I don't have it on maximum strength. Except that bit. Yeah, no, I like that. That's good. Do we like that? I do like this bits of grass peeking through the ballast there. We don't need it too clean up there, like it's a less frequently used siding. This, however, we are going to get rid of. So we're going to shove this up to maximum, drop the brush size a little bit, and we're going to get rid of the middle of the track grass. There we go. That we're going to get rid of. I'm going to probably go ahead and do this off camera for when we come back next time. All of this down here because it's going to be our high-speed line. So don't do it now. There, guys. This is the new depot. We're going to use that. Which means this is no longer our depot. So we're going to delete it. And we're just going to have a track here that's no longer used. Maybe we can just use our ballast like that. Like it's a disused track. Ooh, I like that idea. It's a bit darker than the other ballast. Like it's worn and dirty. We could get rid of the catenary though. That wouldn't be up, would it? If we do that, and then we change it to ballast down here, like that. Oh, no catenary. Get rid of that. There we go. What do you reckon to that, guys? Do we like that? That's where the depot used to be. I like it. Yes. Even though it's a little bit on the dark side. I don't know what's going on there. Is it supposed to be that colour? Who knows? I'm glad it didn't just break down there. I also like that the old switch is still in place. Isn't that fantastic? Oh, I love that. Like an old switch still left in. Cost too much to remove it. There we go. And there's our express. Now, there's something I wanted to do with this and take a... not express, this is a local commuter, isn't it? I wanted to take a look at another train on here. So let's quickly do that. We're going to upgrade the carriages as it was spotted that this thing is running quite full most of the time, as it's full now. So I'd like to upgrade it to 70 capacity, but also give it this loco here. Not that loco. Is it that loco? It might be that loco. It's a little bit quicker, isn't it? No! Do you know what we could use? Our old steam trains. Because they do 90, I would like that to be a bit quicker. That's not a bad idea. Depends what passenger wagons we have left. Oh, see, we only have these now. We have these, although I'm not sure about using those. They do 70 though. I'm going to go with this. Let's, we're actually going to just, I should have just replaced it. It's fine. We'll rebuild it. We'll use this one. It's slightly more powerful than the other one. So we'll add that and then we'll put up to 70 capacity on it. We could colour them, couldn't we? Because it's currently green. We haven't seen it. With our steam trains, we had it in default black. So if we go in here and have it a nice green, we get to see what they look like in green. And perhaps we can colour the passenger wagons different colour as well. How about black? 1, 2, 3. Well, just go up to 7. There we go, 70. Mediocre. I mean, it struggles a bit. It's going to cost us a little bit as well. But I'd like to take a look at that. Oh yes, I like it in green and black. That's our old freight trains that we had running. Is now, say, repurposed to be a passenger line down here. Oh, that looks fantastic, doesn't it? It doesn't look like it's very new, but that's fine. It's a workhorse, isn't it? I like these carriages in black. There we go, guys. Are you full? You're full again, but now they're quicker because they can go up to 90 miles an hour now. I like it. Right then, this grain farm. I guess we should start with this one up here, tucked away, and make a road. Let's see if we can build a road using the contours. We want to get somewhere down here and have a freight harbour. It's going to be temporary, as what we're going to do later is have the main line is going to be running down here, so we can run freight trains down there. We might, well, don't want the track yet, Grand, you're getting a bit ahead of yourself. We might change that later on to be still a ship, but with a connected freight train. If we shift and bring the arrows down, then we can just go flat here and then hug round just so we can see the city and we can see the trucks driving by. What my thinking is we could then make a bridge over the top here for our freight line. Yeah, ignore the very bad condition. How much of a bridge is that? Is it too high? It is a bit excessive, isn't it? We need to come down a little bit more. If we get this at the right height using comma and period, we'll get that in like that. Do we want a newish looking bridge? It sort of suits it, doesn't it? Do you know what? Let's do it. Let's put in this one. Now, how's that going to look connecting up to there? Is it too steep? I like the way it's coming down and then through here. We've got to remember though, that's going to tax our trucks, and our trucks are not the newest. So what we can do is bring it further round like that and have a gradual climb up into the mountains there. I'll take that one. So now we're going over the main road. We could have a road, an access road coming down here if we really wanted. And now we need to find out where our depot's going, and we're going to have our first cargo harbour out the way of town, because we don't want to get in the way of town, do we? If we do it like that, and then we have, because this is just going to be a drop-off, I don't think we need to worry too much about having a depot. Other than the food coming back, we might be able to get away with the food coming back. So we do want a big drop-off point, don't we? Yes. Well, what we could do is have a pickup and a drop-off. So if we go something like that, and we make it maximum length and only on one side, eventually we can change it to a nice one-way system. So they drop it off in there. There we go. I like that. We're going to need to be able to handle all of the things that they're dropping off the ship, which means it's going to be an absolutely ginormous storage depot as well. There we go. I don't know how many that will hold. We'll find out. Wrong one. Get that one in there. There we go. Let's smooth all this out. We might be able to detail these things up later as well. This is our drop-off. We're actually just going to come round and... Ooh, do you know, couldn't we drop off here? Which will transfer over to there. And just have this as an access road for now. So we drop off in here. And then the same trucks that are taking this grain can head up that way. And then out of town, down up into the hills there. It's a bit of a climb, but not too bad. We'll make a little road there. Oh, you don't want to be building houses up there, or do you? No, because our truck... Well, it's sort of tempting. Do you know what? For now, we're gonna lock you from doing that. I don't like that idea. Right. So, could you not do that? Which means we might need to lock those. Yeah. Let's lock these before they get carried away and start doing things to our bridge. No. Leave it alone, AI. This is for me. Yeah, because if we're heading off back up that way once we've dropped off with our goods, then we only need to pretty much have this one way at some point. It depends, because there's not going to be as much coming back. We want kind of half of them. Probably using the farms, right? We could have one farm's line, probably this one, that goes all the way through, drops off at Thun and Udendorf, and then back up to here. We're going to start with just this one. This one's going to head back. And it doesn't really matter how it does that. So let's do that. Right, you need to get down to ground level, pretty nippy, which you do. Yeah. We might be able to detail this with some of those... Yes, I know you're not connected. I'm literally working on it now. It's not like we have anything connected here, though, is it? Let's bring this flat and around so that we can make a junction on the corner here. Is that quite steep? It might be a little bit too steep. Yeah, that's a bit rough, isn't it? We need to come down a little bit further and then have that bit flat. We can do that. Well, if we make the junction here at a nice level, like that should do it, then we go flat either way and make the T-junction first with a little bit of curve on it. Get a rough idea how steep that is. I like that coming down into there. Right, we can get rid of that one. Draw that one round as though it's going to keep going round. Can you link into there nicely? Not really. That can go flat like so. I like it. And now, can we squeeze in here? Have I left myself enough room? I have. That gives us a few options, doesn't it, guys? Right, configure this. We're going to have two-way because technically we don't have one-way roads yet to link up to that, so it could get quite confusing. But that can go over there and connect up into there. There we go. If we get rid of that road, we can have a better road heading into town. There we go. Much tidier. Much tidier. They can turn these into whatever they like, I think. But it would be nice, wouldn't it, to get some freight ships going. There we go. That's looking nice. I do kind of want to do some detail in there, like a retaining wall or something. We could do that later. It's a shame there's a little bit of a lump there. Should have seen it coming. That's fine. But we can fix that, can't we? If we just make... No, come on. If we should... Oh, there we go. I forgot about that tool. Yeah, that makes it easier to make junctions. Then we can have a flat section there. Then we can switch to the curvy and go up like that. There we go. That's a little better. It's still a bit treacherous, but I trust my truck drivers. Honest. Yeah, that's beautiful. There's lots of ways in and out. And there we go. They're going to build out here. I don't really mind that, to be fair. There, we're gaining money as well, even with all these this building going on. And if they decide to build out here, so be it. Right, let's have the drop off, and we're going to have something similar going on up here. Because we're not going to reach up there, are we? With a harbour. I don't think so, anyway. Let's see. Oh, and it's steep. Super steep. Really cuts in. Is there a nice flat, levelish bit? Not really. There's about as good as it gets. There is here. Yeah, and then we could ship it across with trucks into this sandy bit. Doesn't make much sense though. We might as well go here and see if we can't do anything with it. Let's go there. I'd still like to ship it across, I think, with like some trucks. Right, we'll get this nice big road in. Just for now. I wonder if the harbour will actually reach up there. That would be interesting. I don't think it will. No. We might do if we got it closer. But I like the truck idea. Yeah, and in fact, couldn't we go under this road and do something a little more interesting than that? So we can keep this at this level. Let's pause it quickly. Not so much detailing as fancy ideas or something. Yeah, I'd kind of like to go under if we can. It would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? If we get this size road and make a little humpback bridge. Yeah, maybe. Maybe if we knock this back a touch. Give it more of a run up. Let's see if we can't make that tidier. Go on, you can do it from there, surely. That's monstrous. There we go. Just a little... Oh, that's perfect. The two arches either side. Yeah, because it's heading up the hill there anyway. What we could do is take it up to there and connect it into there. There we go. We head down and then over, and it doesn't even look too bad now, does it? No, that's perfect. Then we connect this up into there. Like that. There's our little access part to the docks. And we can get this same sort of connection thing going on down here. And we're going to add a whole bunch of... Let's just put that there. A whole bunch of cargo slots to it. As long as we can get in and out, I don't mind. I don't know how much this might be way too much. We'll see. We can always have our trucks, you see, parked up here waiting. Or some of them at the very least. It's a little snug. We could go with smaller roads. Oh, I like how snug this is. I like it a lot. There we go. Yeah, we can have smaller roads just there. As long as it's still connected. Are you still connected? Yes, you are. Beautiful. We'll change these probably to a one-way system. Once we have one-way roads that we can attach to it. Right. Can you fit in there before the bridge, please? It'll be amazing. You can. Oh, it's lovely. Little depot down here. I mean, do we want it to connect? Well, it sort of does, doesn't it? You can get here. Then we can tidy this bit up. There we go. Yes. Oh, I like that, guys. That's like it was supposed to be there. Planned from the beginning. Yes. Nice. We could get some railings in here and things later. And we'll need only a drop-off here, technically. So, no we won't. We will need a pickup point, won't we? Absolutely. Not as big as that, though. We can have them driving from here pretty rapidly. We might need to split it into two, like one dropping off and one picking up. We'll see how it works. Bit of experimentation, right? Or ideas in the comments below, and we'll try some ideas out. I don't mind either way. We'll have this here then, and we'll get this driving through like that. There we go. We'll get that in. There, right. I think we're in. The only thing we're missing now is picking up the grain from the farm. That's a journey and a half. It might cost us a small fortune to run this. To get going anyway. But then we should make a decent bit of money as we go. Could we make like a triangle here? That'd be kind of cool. Like that. And out the back. Oh, you're going down quite steep, aren't you? We might need to refinagle that road a little bit. Get that gone. Yeah, you are indeed. Okay, we're going to get this in like that, and that's going to run down there somehow, and then we'll head off and create all the new lines and get them done and in. There we go. Tidy that up, and then we can end with a fancy cab ride. Right, let's I'm going to quickly connect these up, and hopefully they just worked. What am I missing, guys? Yes, we need a few more things, don't we? We're not dropping any bread off yet. We will do. Right, let's do that then. Buildings. We need to drop off some bread, which is just here, and I think we can just scoot by here, catch everything pretty much, and then oh, is that classed as Toon as well? That's a little awkward if it is. I don't know whether that's Toon or Steffisburg. That probably is Toon. We might need another bridge coming across for it to hit that. That's a little unfortunate, isn't it? Well, we'll stop on that back road there. And we'll need... Do you know, we could split the two, couldn't we? We could have half going in here and half going in there. So like these trucks pass through Utendorf and the others pass through Toon. And that needs to be heading up that way. As long as it catches everything, I don't mind. If we go up there, and then we can head up from this rear end here. The northern... Is it north? I don't know. No, it would be more... That's south, isn't it? And that would be north. So that would be west. Heading west. Yes, there we go. We'll just follow the road up, like so. Wiggle our way up a little bit. Into the... what do you mean construction not possible? Get rid of that. I see what it's there for, but I'm going to remove it. There we go. It still sort of works. What is that? There's a hole in the ground. I'm not touching it. Right. Answers on postcard. What happens down there? Is it a well? Possibly. We just tidy this up. No, leave that alone. We can tidy that up once it's all running as you keep doing it. Right, we've got depots we can use, I believe. Well, it's all the way over there. We need a depot up here, don't we, in this area? Especially since I flattened all that out. Right, let's put a road depot up here for these new trucks. Right, we can hit play now. We're going to do this. We're going to have this linked, not that one. Linked in the corner. Will it do that? Probably. If we squeeze it there. I like it. There we go. There's our little depot for up here. It's got a lot of lines. We can service those as well. This is the one we're concentrating on for now, though. And we're going to get it all linked up. I guess we should link these up first. We're going to have to link the whole lot up, aren't we? Yeah, otherwise it's not going to see them. Do we have a bus stop? We don't have a bus. A vehicle, road vehicle depot up here. And it does look like there would be a nice place for one. Ooh, do you know where would be a nice place for one? Down here. On this corner, if it'll fit. Oh no, that's rough. Down here? It's a bit rough, isn't it? Yeah. Ooh, on here. There we go. Like that. Perfect. No, what have you done? You've just gone and painted ballast all over the place. Good job, man. Good job. There we go. Fixed it. Right. Get all that in. Let's get some lines done. New line. We'll do them in reverse order, and then they'll all be connected. That to there. And we'll just put one truck on these for now. They're going to be grain coloured. Let's go with a kind of orangey colour. That'll do quite nicely. This is Interlaken grain. I guess it'll be grain shunt will do. You can shunt with trucks, can't you? And then we'll just stick one truck on there. Cargo. Let's get them. They're these, aren't they? Do these carry? No, that's wood and stuff. So we'll just get one of these. Oh, got to paint it. Oh, you can't paint it, can you? Paint it that colour. Stick it on the grain shunt. So that's that bit of the connection going. Then we'll do the ferry. We might need bigger platforms, but we can adjust it as we go. From there to there, it's going to be the same colour. And that'll be that to Interlaken Grain Shipping. Long enough name, I know. Then we need to get a buyers. A small, I don't know how big it's going to need to be, but we can, that's not going to help. But we can see what we've got. We need cargo. Just a small one, right? That's all we need. This takes all, and how many compartments do you have? 130 over 2 compartments. What's the running cost? 246. That has, this can take it too, but I'd like something that looks a little bit more like shipping. We need small as well. We're not doing large. Not yet anyway. We might upgrade it. That one's not worth it. Should we do this one? The Schaffhausen? Kind of looks cool, doesn't it? Yeah, that's 130. As long as it's small. We've got it, guys. That's going on there. We're going to colour that. Well, leave that the same colour. And we'll stick that on there. There we go. Let's take a look at him coming out. He's lovely. And our final connection for this is going to be from here to here. And then from there... do you know, I don't think I am going to run these round like that. As there's too many trucks that will need to go round there because we only need half them. So these are just going to head back and not make us as much money. Just so we can keep the noise pollution down. I like that idea better. Yes. That will be enough because we don't have to technically drop them off anywhere. And then when we come back, we'll check on all of that. And it will be grain haulage. There we go. And we'll add 1 truck on there for now, and we'll add more on when we come back next time. Because we've got to set us up and an express line and then take a ride on it. But this will get this all moving, and then we can adjust as necessary next time out. Right then, guys, we need another new line. It's a busy one. And we're going from here all the way down to Spitz. And then we'll see. Oh, I haven't been doing signalling, have I? No, you haven't. It's not doing the right thing. What colour do we want this? Shall we have black? Not had black. It kind of suits it. But we're going to need to put some signals in first. What is this going to be? To Spitz, right? Yes. Express. There we go. There we go. We've got the actual line in. There's only going to be 1 train for now, so we don't have to worry too much about blocking. You'll be pleased to know. So we'll get this signalled just like this. 1 way. Just so it doesn't dance around too much. And we can put these as 1 way. And I think they would be going... It doesn't matter where they go. I'm going to guess it goes that way. Yes. That goes that way. And we'll have 2-way signals just here. And so it'll probably pick this outside platform. So that we can see the fancies over there. There we go, guys. We're in. Has it sorted the line out a little better? There we go. Much tidier. Which platform are you going in here? It's not bad. I mean, yes, it keeps out of the way of this then, doesn't it? Just for now. There, guys, we're in. Let's get us a train on. This is going to be an express train, and we're going to use this depot, which is our new depot. And we'll take a ride all the way down, I think. Yeah, I'll leave you with a ride down. Do we want to use this one? Yeah, I think that's the best bet. We can get on there. We'll find out shortly. So, express steam train. It's got to be this one, right? Absolutely, the A35. And we're going to have it in its natural colours to start with. And passenger wagons. We're not going to put too many on. I'll say 4, just to start with. it's not going to see much use, and we don't want to be paying too much for it. It's going to cost us 7 million, but there it is. We'll colour it and sort it out once it's got running. Guys, that has been it. We'll get on board this as it comes out the depot. Alright guys, we're out the depot. I had to reverse it into the station and then head it back out. That's why we've got us one person on there. I had a bizarre bit of stuttering where I had to tab out and do some stuff. But anyway, you don't need to know about that. What's happening next time out? We have got all that grain to sort out. And we're going to keep an eye on this and see how many people start using it. And we've got to sort that crossing out because that's awful. We'll do that as well. I'll show you how to fix it. Yeah, that was an eventful one. We got the new depot in, we got the new express route in, and we've started all the connection for grain to Toon and the other town, which I've forgotten. But yes, we'll do that when we come back. Hope you enjoyed that one, and until next time, take care.